Have you ever found yourself in need of urgent cash but held back due to your credit score? Well, you're not alone. Today, we're going to explore 9 banks that will give you cash with no credit check. Yes, you heard that right. Whether it is an unexpected bill, a sudden expense, or just a financial boost, there are banks and credit unions out there that are willing to help, regardless of your credit history. This video is about breaking down those barriers to access cash when you need it the most. I'll walk through each one of these banks or credit unions, their offerings, and how you can tap into this cash. So let's get started. First on the list will be with Signature Federal Credit Union. They offer a unique loan product which is called the Signature Express Loan, which is tailored for those who need financial assistance without undergoing a credit check. So here are the key details with this loan. This loan allows members to access funds quickly and efficiently. So to be eligible for this loan, your membership has to be open for at least 6 months, in good standing, not have a bankruptcy, and no past due on any Signature FCU loans. So in addition, you have to have a minimum of at least a $1,000 monthly direct deposit with this credit union. So there are some limits to this loan, meaning that you can only have one Signature Express loan or Santa's Helper loan per household, with previous loans of the same nature fully paid off. Now to join this credit union, you have to meet certain eligibility requirements. Usually you can join by other family or household members that are current members or employees in specific organization such as the USPS or other listed associations. But the fast track to join this credit union and many others out there is becoming a member of the American Consumer Council. So joining ACC is a straightforward way to gain membership, especially for those who don't meet any other criteria. So next up, we have Tucson Federal Credit Union. They offer a fast cash loan, which is a convenient option for those who need a quick financial assistance without the hassle of credit checks. So this loan is designed for speed and simplicity. It caters to a range of needs from covering monthly expenses to handling emergency situations. So here's what sets it apart. The loan amounts range from $200 to $2,000. As mentioned before, this loan has no credit check required. So with this loan, it does feature a fixed interest rate in terms up to 12 months. Now to apply for this is available 24/7 either through the mobile app or online banking, so you can get immediate funding with a $20 application fee. Now to be eligible for the fast cash loan, you need to be at least a TFCU member for at least 90 days. You also have to be enrolled in their mobile or online banking and also have no more than one fast cash loan at a time. So in addition to the standard fast cash loan, they also offer a special fast cash holiday loan in December. This seasonal offering allows members with at least 90 days of account history to borrow up to $1,000 with a 10-month fixed term. They also enjoy a 0% interest rate, which eases the financial burden during the holiday season. So next up, we have Mission Federal Credit Union. So this credit union, they offer instant short-term loans. Now, this is an excellent alternative to traditional payday loans with the added benefit of no credit score checks. So here are the key features with this loan. This loan offers up to $1,000 in fast cash. It is a convenient 6-month loan repayment term, and the loan has a 28% APR. The application process is fairly easy. All you gotta do is apply online. Again, there's no credit score check that is required. Also with this loan, you can also set it up for auto pay so you can pay it automatically every single month, so there's never a late payment. Now to qualify for this loan, applicants, they gotta be at least 18 years old and they have to be a current member of Mission Fed. You also gotta maintain a balance of at least $20 in a checking or savings account and have a current mailing address within the US. Now there are some limitations for this loan, which means that members can only have one short-term loan at one time. They also only allow you to have a maximum of 3 instant short-term loans that's allowed within a 6-month period. And there's also a waiting period of 15 days between loan applications. Now for those who want to apply, you gotta have a direct deposit of at least $1,500 each of the past 3 months. Now let's keep it moving with our next one, which is Greater Nevada Credit Union. With this credit union, they offer a loan called the Right Now loan. So the key features with this loan is that eligible members can borrow from $200 up to $1,000. So this is only available for members who are at least 18 years old and been with the credit union for at least 90 days. They do have a competitive rate sitting at around 28% with a $25 loan fee, which is lower than typical payday loan. Now they do have some flexible repayment terms. So this can range anywhere between 3 months for loans between $200 and $500 and 6 months for loans between $501 and $1,000. Now, if you are approved, the funds are deposited directly into your account instantaneously. Now, let's talk about the eligibility for this loan. So again, you gotta be at least 18 years old, have to have a membership for at least 90 days, and also have no more than one Right Now loan at a time. Now moving on to our next one, which will be with Andrews Federal Credit Union. They have the Cash to Go loan. So with this loan, members can borrow between $250 to $500. You also have flexible payment plans, so you can choose between monthly, bi-weekly, or semi-monthly payment schedules. So now let's talk about the eligibility. You gotta be a member at this credit union for at least 90 days. You also can only have 4 of these cash to go loans per calendar year per account. And there's also a maximum of 3 cash to go loans within any 6-month period. You also gotta have at least 2 months of direct deposit or allotment from the same employer. So in addition to that, the loan amount is capped at 75% of the monthly direct deposit or allotment. Now the repayment starts on the next direct deposit date with the full payment due within 30 days. Now here's the thing with these loans is that all of these loans have to be repaid within 6 months. Now there are plenty of ways to join this credit union, but the simplest way is by joining the American Consumer Council. Now moving on to our next financial institution, which will be from Right Pat Credit Union. They have a short-term loan that's called the Q-Cash personal loan. So with this loan, it offers anywhere between $200 to $2,000. Now the frequency with this loan is that you're allowed to have one funded loan within a 14-day period, which is much shorter than the rest that I listed in this video. So the terms on this one is a little bit longer than the rest as well, since there is a fixed interest rate for terms up to 24 months. Now to apply for this loan, it is available 24/7 through the app or online banking. So with this loan, this is only meant for personal uses. So if you're a business, custodian, representative payee, trust, or any other accounts, that is not eligible. So to actually be eligible for the Q-Cash loan, you gotta be at least a member for at least 180 days. You also have to be enrolled into mobile or online banking, and you gotta meet other specific eligibility requirements. So the only downside with this credit union is that it's very regional. You have to reside in Ohio, Kentucky, or Indiana. So next on our list will be with Blue Eagle Credit Union, and they have an Eagle Express loan. This loan provides you up to $1,000 to cover various short-term financial needs. So for qualifying members, the loan process includes instant approval and immediate access to funds. So this loan is a 12-month term, which is pretty predictable and structured, so you can predict how much to pay. So members will have to pay around $95 of a monthly payment, which is designed to be manageable and fully protected. So next on our list will be from Credit Human with their Q Money loan. This is a pretty weird name for a financial institution, I know, but let's go with it. So with this loan amount, members can borrow between $200 to $500, which is suitable for covering small scale financial needs. Now, this is one of the smallest repayment period, which this loan is required you to pay within 60 days once you get the loan. So the application process is quick and straightforward, with decisions and funding occurring in less than a minute. Now let's talk about the eligibility. So you have to be the primary account holder at Credit Human, and you have to have an open deposit account of at least 30 days. This is actually one of the shorter ones on the list. You also have to be at least 18 years old, and you cannot have any overdrawn accounts, loans past due, or charge accounts, including credit cards. And moving on to our next company, which will be with Unified Financial Credit Union. So this company has a short-term loan called a quick loan. This is where you can get fast cash for unexpected expenses, emergencies, or bills. You can get anywhere between $300, $400, and $500, but there is a $20 non-refundable application fee. Now, this loan does not require a credit check, and it also has 0% interest. So the only qualification that you need to get this loan is income verification. So there you have it. Here are 9 places where I will give you cash without a credit check. If you want to hang out with me some more and learn more about credit or personal finances, check out these videos over here.